In this episode, I finally did it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? My name is Michael Sahno, and welcome to the Sea and Land Fitness Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Sea and Land Fitness, the home of professional fitness. Head on over to www.sandlfit.com. That's www.sandlfit.com to find out about what professional fitness is, and to find out how we can help you, which is the subject of this episode, how we're going to be helping you. But head on over to there and see how we can give you a hand if you work in an industry that requires health and strength. This podcast is also brought to you by 511 Fitness, who makes the world's best tactical equipment and tactical fitness equipment, which is going to be a part of this episode as well. Head on to the link down in the description and check that out. We're also brought to you by Thorne Supplements, the supplement company and brand that I rely on, but also dietitians and nutritionists across the country also rely on, because what's on the outside of the bottle is inside the bottle. They use third-party verification, so you are getting what you're buying. So head on over to there for protein, all kinds of stuff. And if you click the link down below, it'll take you to our little mini store inside the Thorne website. We are also brought to you by RDX Sports, which is going to come up again because they make some of the best combat sports equipment on the planet. Boxing, MMA, all that stuff, all your pads, all your gloves, everything. And we use some of their equipment in what I'm going to be talking about in this episode. So I said in the beginning that I finally did it. What did I finally do? Well, I finally finished a program. Finished the program I wanted to get up onto the site. It is called the Sandbag Calisthenic Workout, and it is a beginner workout for people who've never worked out before. They want to get their feet wet, get into shape, or for people who want to get back into shape. It's been a while since the last time you worked out, and you want something that will sort of ease you in, but also challenge you a little bit. And that is this program, the Sandbag Calisthenic Program. The Sandbag Calisthenic Program. It's a workout that I loved making. And one of the challenges for making it was my big brain. And that's not me patting myself on the back. That's actually kind of, we could say it's kind of an insult, because too often the big brains in sports science have difficulty translating all of that down into digestible information. We have data, but we need digestible information. And hopefully, what I did is I did that for you. I took everything that I learned in my program at the University of Florida, go Gators, in my master's program for applied physiology and kinesiology, and I put it in a format that would make it easy to to be implemented, to be used. So you could just look at it and go, hey, I know how to use that. Hey, I know what he's telling me to do here. Hey, so I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Peter Madeira, this is for you. So if you go over to the website now and click on the programs tab in the menu, and I'm going to put the link for it down in the description here. So, and it'll be on the screen. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see it. If you are, listening, just go down to the description, and you'll be able to check it out there. Excuse me. So one of the challenges was taking, hey, I've got all this information. I know what needs to be done. I know how to break it down into chunks for incremental increases. But how do I take that term incremental increases and simplify it? And I think I did that by laying it out in a big visual style. So when you go to the website, what you'll see is 3 photographs, JPEGs, 3 charts. On these charts is week 1 through 4, 5 through 9, or no, is it 5 through 8, and then 9 through 12. Yeah, might want to get that right. So you'll see this big chart that's got all the information on it, and it'll tell you how many sets you need to do and how many reps you need to do, how many repetitions of the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm getting a weird noise in here. I don't know where that's coming from, but hey, we'll just keep moving on. So, it's broken down pretty simply. And in the beginning, it starts at a low rep and a low set count. So you're only doing 3 sets. I think I got it up right here. Let me look. Yes, I do. I got the program right here in front of me. It's got push-ups, sandbag front squat, sandbag press. Now, each day has 6 exercises, okay? And day 1 and day 2 are different. And then day 4 and day 5 are just a repeat of day 1 and day 2. So let's think. If you're doing day 1 is Monday, day 2 is Tuesday, and then the repeat of day 1 would be day 4, which is Thursday, and the repeat of day 2 would be day 5, which is Friday. Now, in the middle, it's a 5-day-a-week program. And if you need a day of rest, you can do Sunday, Monday, take a day off in the middle of the week, or take 2 days off in the middle of the week, and then end with, Friday, Saturday for day 4 and day 5. Now that middle day, that's an important day, because remember, sandbag calisthenic workout. So you're going to be doing something with a sandbag. And what that day 3 is a load bearing day. So you're going to be like an ox. You're going to do a quarter mile in the first third of the 12 weeks. And then that bumps up to a half mile at week 5. And then it bumps up to a mile at week 9. But it's paced in such a way that you can do it. And now this sandbag doesn't have to be like, I normally use a 50-pound sandbag, but what do they say? You can only stack shit so high. I'm 6'1", and I'm a big guy. So 50 pounds for me is not it's work, but it's not going to kill me. But 50 pounds, if I gave that to my wife, she'd be like, are you insane? So maybe it's a 25-pound sandbag. And I'm going to put a link on the website underneath the program for where to get the sandbag and for where to get the, are you ready for this? The focus pads. So I don't know if you've ever seen someone who boxes. Okay. So someone who boxes, they use what are called focus pad mitts. You've seen people, do, and they're the big flat mitt. I know exactly what that thing is. That is the chat, and I need to get out of this. So there we go. All right. So, what am I saying? And it's probably only showing up in my ears. It's probably not recording it. I was having some technical difficulties before, but I resolved them and realized it was my idiotic made a mistake. What? So I don't expect you to use the weights that I use. I expect you to use the weights that are appropriate for your size and your lifting ability. Okay. And if there is an issue where you cannot do a specific exercise because that exercise is too much for you, maybe you got a shoulder injury or a knee injury or something, and it becomes an issue, or maybe you've got something else. Well, you can reach out to me at any time, and I will get back to you, and maybe we can prescribe a different exercise to replace the one that you can't do, or to replace the one that maybe your doctor said you can't do it. So ensuring that you do this program, though, is the most important thing. And to me, and to See and Land Fitness. And the reason, well, I guess the reason doesn't really matter, but to prove that, I made the program free. I put it up to be free. What do I get from it? First off, if you want to push yourself harder, I have other programs that are coming out. They're not expensive either. They're only going to be $10 each. I think one of them might be 20, but maybe you'll like what I programmed. Maybe you'll respond well to the workout that I designed. And you're going to say to yourself, "Hey, I like this guy's workouts. I did pretty well with it. I wonder what it's like to do something a little harder. I'd like to challenge myself. I wonder what this guy can throw at me." And for $10, you can find that out. I know you won't be disappointed. But even if you don't want to do that, even if that's what you want to do, is that one free exercise, dude, I get to be known as the guy who made people healthy. I get to be known and carry in my heart the knowledge that I helped you out. I helped you live a couple days longer, added a couple years on the end of your life, added a couple, you know what I mean? More time with your kids, more time with your spouse, just all this stuff. That's kind of, what it all boils down to for me, because I got into this to help people. I have some issues. I don't know if you know this. If you've watched, you've probably seen or had me mention it. I have this thing called an essential tremor in my, well, I have it in both hands, but it's really bad in my right hand, and it causes me to shake. And it's kind of funny because I'll be somewhere trying to drink something with a straw, and I'll start shaking, and I'll start fishing to try to get that straw in my mouth, and either my wife or my son will go, boom, and they'll grab me and stop it and guide me. So I got into it to try to help myself figure out how to get better from that. And I have some ideas, but that's not this episode. This episode is about helping you guys. And that's what I want to do. That's why I did this. That's why I got this all together. Because I love this. I love doing this as a job. I love giving stuff to you. I love the newsletter. And you should, and if you haven't, you should subscribe to the newsletter. That'll be a pop-up when you go to the website. Because I give all kinds of exercises in that newsletter. I have an exercise every month. But I'm getting off onto a tangent. What I want you to do is I want you to go and I want you to use this free program. Okay. I got and developed this free program to get you up off of the couch, to get you out of your chair, to get you away from your computer, to get you off of your phone. Okay. So I developed this program and put it in a very, 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 very simple format. 3 charts. That's all you need. Now, you're probably going to look at that chart. I say that's all you need, and I'm full of shit. Sorry about that. So, you're going to look at this chart, and you're going to go, okay, all right, he wants me to do a 8-count bodybuilder with a step up. He wants me to do a sandbag clean. What the hell are those? Funny you should ask. So, in developing these programs, I got together with my son, who is a part of this company, Robert. Go, Robert. And him and I worked to bring you an exercise library, the Sea and Land Fitness Exercise Library. So what it is it's a bunch of videos, and each one is each exercise. So if you go to the push-up video, you'll see me doing a push-up, and I'll have it outlined with a description down, with the instructions down in the description. But I'll also be telling you the instructions and freeze framing key points in the exercise. So if you go, how do I do an 8-count bodybuilder? Well, watch the video. I'm going to show you. And it's 1 to 2 minutes, any of the videos. You want to know how to do flutter kicks, how to do them properly, watch the video. You want to know how to do a sandbag bent over row, watch the video. I show you how to do sit-ups without a partner by doing sandbag sit-ups. And there's a video. So I have made it very easy for you to do this program. I have given you downloadable charts. So literally you can go on, save the picture to your phone, and you'll have it. You'll have it for as long as unless you delete it. You can go on your desktop. You can go on your laptop, your tablet, your phone. You can get all this stuff because I optimized it for everything. And you'll be able to look and go, hey, this is day 4. We got to do this exercise. Wait a minute. I can't remember how do I do that right? Or it just doesn't feel right when I do it. Well, go back and watch the video, because I go through very safe steps to ensure that you can successfully do that exercise. But yeah, that is, I did it. I did it. And I did it for you guys. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you appreciate it. And I hope you use it. So please, please, please partake. Go click that link down in the bottom. and go use that program. And if you want, please share it. It's free. The more people that use it, the more people are on a road to being healthier and stronger. Yeah, I did it. There you go. All right, that is it. That is this episode. I am so super psyched about this. I am so super psyched that it is done. Little bit weird being in all these videos, but here I am on a podcast all the time, so I guess it's not that big. Again, we are brought to you by Sea and Land Fitness. Go check out the link down in the description below, www.sandlfit.com, sandlfit.com, and go find out what professional fitness is, and find out if you're in a job that we might be able to help you with, tactical, industrial, sports, anything. We can help you. We can help you get stronger, and we'll be there for you. So check us out. Also, thank you to our 3 sponsors, 511 Tactical, for the best in tactical and tactical fitness gear. Thorne Supplements. What's on the bottle is in the bottle, because they use third-party verification. And RDX Sports, the best in combat sports. We know because we use them. And yeah, so that's all I got for you. All right. Later, honey badgers. Out.